Hi Aquarius, my aqua babies. Hope you guys are doing good. For all my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, your fellow Aquarian fur baby is over here, but you can't see her. She's like all in the middle of the bed, like seriously. Maybe she'll come out and say hi, but I hope you guys are doing well. We are covering your weekly reading for October 17th till the 23rd, as you can see below, and what's going on in the sky astrologically this week. It does look like all the fun and action is at the end of the week on the 23rd, so let's break it down. On the 23rd, we have Saturn in Aquarius, in your sign, in my moon sign, going direct. So really needing to take mental responsibility over our ideas, our thoughts, our words, our communication, what we're associated with, and knowing that sometimes it may be hard, but we gotta do things that are hard to do at this time and be unique, be original, even if we feel like things are going against us or we're like gotta be head above water, knowing that Saturn will reward us and we will be rewarded. We just have to endure some things that are a little bit difficult. There could continue to be technological advances, but like we've been seeing the past few years, there could also be rules, restrictions, regulations, but we gotta still endure. We gotta keep going no matter what. Then we are entering Scorpio season. So we're shifting from cardinal air Libra, your fellow air sign, into fixed water Scorpio, and also Venus is moving into Scorpio. So, and as you know, Venus doesn't like to be in Scorpio. It doesn't do so good there. So we just got to be a little bit aware that it can influence us to maybe go too deep, become a little too obsessive, addictive, manipulative, possessive about the people, places, things that we love, and being too distrusting and looking too deep into things that maybe aren't there. So we just got to catch ourselves, be aware that this could influence us, not for everybody, but can make us go a little too deep and do things that maybe are not so great. Then lastly, we have Juno, the asteroid in Pisces, going direct. So Juno is partners of harmony, of longevity. So it now going direct in Pisces, I feel like is restoring, reharmonizing, bringing back into balance our long-term emotional relationships, with love, partnerships, but also with our dreams, goals, aspirations. But this may be a better time for love and relationships, where maybe those relationships that endured the hard times will come back together, or where people will be able to have a little bit more peace and harmony. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna cover a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so my beautiful Aquarians, when it comes to your health, I feel like this is a week of control. Like you're really controlling yourself. You're controlling your desires. You're controlling your urges, your impulses. You're like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. Nope, I'm not gonna eat that. Nope, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stick to my gun. I'm gonna stick to my routine. And you're doing really good at it. It's like you're like a cadet, like the army or something. You're like, nope, I'm sticking to my guns. And you're practicing self-control, or like self-discipline and responsibility, and about things that maybe you were really impulsive about, or it would be really hard for you to fight the urge. You're really trying to like, nope, I'm not gonna do that. I'm better now. I'm disciplined, and I'm gonna do better now because I know better. So I feel like a lot of you maybe have been trying to work on your endurance, your power, your strength, I would say, yeah, probably endurance. Maybe like, let's say if you exercise or work out, you're really trying to like maintain your muscles or do things that are going to help increase your blood flow, make you feel better, have you have more energy. And because of that, you are using that as fuel, as motivation to stay controlled, stay, I guess, empowered. So I feel like you got things under control with your health this week, and you seem to be really strong, or you have good energy levels right now. You're maintaining your energy levels and your strength. So you could also be influenced by an Aries, or maybe there's an Aries person in your life that's kind of helping you, coaching you, training you, or you're being encouraged to use that Aries energy and take action, move your body, and don't let anything break you down. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like this is a week where you could be a little bit busy, but it's good busy. It's not that bad. You're investing and putting a lot of your time, energy, resources into your work, school, career. And a lot of times, when we're stressed or we have other things going on, this can be kind of like a great way to put all our worries and our energy into. But it does feel like you are growing, you're increasing your cash flow, your money. Things are, growing for you. You could be investing this week, or you see that what the time that you're putting in, or your hard work is starting to pay off, or you're really seeing it start to like take off, and you're like, oh, okay, this is motivating me. But it looks like you're putting in a lot of time, energy, resources into your work, school, career, and your hard work is paying off. So some of you, maybe you're getting paid this week, or you're seeing just how much you've benefited from doing things consistently over a certain period of time. But it feels like you're busy, but you're making money, your money is growing, wallet's getting fat, nothing wrong with that. I'm so lame. But yeah, you could be taking a lot of action, or you're being advised to put in time, put in energy, and take action, be productive when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances. Put in the time to study, put in the hours, and it's gonna pay off, okay? All right, and then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Two of Crystals. All right, some of you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart, and maybe you're a cusper. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have transformation, Seven of Crystals, and the Three of Crystals. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could be a Scorpio, could be an earth sign as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be though, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It can just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time, or maybe be a mixed match of one of those. Okay, so what is going on here? It feels like you're in the process, or you're trying to let go. You're trying to get rid of the past, or you're trying to forget about the past, no longer think about maybe someone from your past, or just not be haunted by your past anymore. But it's complicated, it's difficult, because as much as you want to do it, you would rather just detach, forget about it, but it's not that easy, and it's complicated in this situation with this person, because you know for you, it's easier for you to forget and let go if you just completely cut this person out and you just pretend like they don't exist anymore. But in this case, you may feel like you can't exactly do that, because maybe this person needs you, or they want your help, or you work together, or you go to school together, or you have to see them for whatever reason. And so it's kind of not that easy. And so you're not able to go about your strategy the way maybe you usually would in this case. So it's a little complicated, and like you're trying to use your intuition, follow your intuition, and there's some things that you know that maybe you just can't share. And these are secrets, or things that you kept, or someone you promised you wouldn't say anything to, and they're just some things that you can't really talk about, you can't speak, but would for those reasons it's complicated, it's difficult. And so you could be kind of feeling kind of conflicted, or you're going back and forth. Two is repeated twice for you on this side. So I really feel like you and this person, or you and your values, are kind of like going back and forth. You're trying to weigh out your pros and cons. You feel like you should be doing one thing, but then you also feel like you should be doing another, but neither or is exactly right. So it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. And you're just trying to do the best with what you have and with the knowledge that you have. But maybe your relationship has ended, or is changing, is transforming, and this person could be going through a lot of things. Maybe they kind of need your help. Maybe they're overcoming addiction, attachment, or some kind of dark, a force in their life. And so it's not that easy to just completely cut them off or stop talking to them. And they're trying to get back on their feet possibly. Maybe they're dealing with some financial issues and their fears and doubts, and they're trying to be patient, work on themselves, be better. And you're like, okay, like, let me just try to help this person or make sure they're good, and then I can maybe completely detach. But for now, it doesn't seem like that easy, and they need your help, or they're wanting to work together. Maybe you're helping them financially, or this person's wanting to work together on something, and you know that because of whatever they're going through, you can't completely just like throw them out of your life, or just like cut them off, because you would feel kind of bad about it. Even though maybe you guys have had your issues, or you're not together anymore. But that is why it's kind of hard for you to just let it go. You can't, because they're still in your life, and you can't cut them out right now, or at least not yet. this person is kind of maybe going through a lot of things, emotions, health, life, and they are still it's like they're trying to get their life in order, or they're trying to get their life together, and you know that it would be kind of, you know, unfair, like you would feel bad about yourself if you just kind of completely kick them out or did something like that, because they maybe need help, or they're not in a position where they can just totally be on their own possibly. So there are some things that you know that you can't share, and so you're trying to do the best. You're trying to do what's most practical, what makes more sense, and kind of help this person, but not be too involved, but not be not involved where you feel bad about yourself. It's kind of complicated, and I think only those of you who are in this kind of situation will understand it. It's like you can't really get rid of them yet, even though you're trying to forget and move on. And it's because you're a good heart and you're a good person that you feel this way. And I think that you know in your heart that if you do stick around a little bit, just help them, make sure they're okay, you will feel more, you'll be more at peace with yourself, knowing that, okay, I did my part and now I can finally detach. Okay, but let's continue on and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue on and extend it. A link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.